you get out there and you start socializing, mister. Could it be true? The prodigal son hath returned. For Larpgate out of Manamana. Manamana. I gotta focus on popping out the chat. Did you see this stuff about why you can't focus? Did you? From the first episode?
And
Yeah,
the French government,
they love that.
the French government.
Oh, you're talking and you're muted. The most. The best. The best. I was hey, Toots. I was totally talking you guys through the whole time while I set the source window so this visual appeared again. And, well, let's, first, let's give a hand to poor Cornelius, who truly did his best. There's a couple of things he missed, so I had to come back. Plus, I heard that despite the fact that the poor fellow experienced no chat at all, no hive mind chat at all experience on this end for poor Cornelius, that in fact there were people chatting with each other experiencing the hive mind, such as Toots and Stouffer are right now. Right? So, thank you, Cornelius. You did really great. Um, um, for your Larpgate out of Manamana Part 1. Okay, you did forget. Remember, little buddy, there is no agency. And we have to tell people that. And we even put up this special one just for you. Remember, little buddy, there's enough evident order to assume the arena is agentic enough to develop a relationship with it. There's no H in your enough. Why is it every time the good... Enough. Enough.
Web.
The French government, under pressure from labour unions, they would never have done it without pressure from labour unions, set up a government inquiry.
You gotta give the people the fresh savings throw. You pick survival, social, wisdom, or heart. And then I roll them. And then the one you picked, the number on that one, is your number. And if your number is over 10, then you only take half damage from the mind control. Choose! Wait, hold on. Survival, social, wisdom, or heart. Choose! Ooh, survivalist with a 10. You made it. You made it, barely. Socialist here on your social day. 20. I'm not 20. The best you could possibly do, you do double damage against the mind controllers or something. I don't know. It was great. Lovers of wisdom with a 9. You could have got a bonus. I'm pretty sure you didn't, though. Heart, folks, 15. You're doing fine. You're doing fine. Welcome to the Out of Manamana 2 live stream on the Griswold Grimm YouTube channel. I am Griswold Gaius Grimm of the First Larva Regression Protocol. I'm part of a secret society called the Foolish Order. Wait, no, the Sacred Order of Foolish Transparency. Which means I should probably also tell you that I am a member of the fraternal regiment embodying narcissistic sociopathy. The Brotherhood of Evil Mutants was taken.
To figure out, well, what the hell's going on? Why is everyone so burned out all the time?
They're working 26 hours a week. How can you not be?
Well, they discovered one of the key factors is that 35% of French workers felt they could never, when they were awake, stop checking their phone or their email because their boss could message them at any time of the day or night, and if they didn't answer, they'd be in trouble. So, um, I mean, you think about that. I remember when we were kids, Jordan, the only people who were on call were the president and doctors. And even doctors weren't on call all the time. So we've gone from almost nobody being on call to, half the economy nearly being in the US being on call, right?
70 million years ago, if you were asked, what's your favorite animal, would your choice be?
That's where we were yesterday, Marty.
Our great heritage of grassland. 1,000,000 acres sounds like a lot of land. Where could we find a place to put a park that big?
I think that's where we were earlier, Marty.
After all, who can resist an animal with soft fur, bright eyes, and cute little ears?
Here again, Aristotle was ahead of his time. Aristotle had discovered that there are fairly universal limits to the amount of information which any human can absorb and retain, writes King's College professor Edith Hall in Aristotle's Way. When it comes to persuasion, less is always more. Brevity is a crucial element in making a persuasive speech. An argument, Aristotle said, should be expressed as compactly and as in few. He also observed that the opening of a person's speech is the most important, since attention slackens everywhere else rather than at the beginning. The lesson here is start with your strongest point. Special thanks to the shadow cabal of production executives, those Patreon and Substacks folks that make all this possible. The slogan for today is Commission Confession, which means I need to make a confession of a commission. Now I don't know if it's a sin or not yet. It's like one of those things where it's like, hey, I did a thing, let's see how it plays out, right? And the thing I did is a commission. The thing I did is a commission. You see, we have this situation where there's this derivative lobster-monkey logo. And really where I had just stolen the whole thing except for the head, and I replaced the head of the monkey with the head of a lobster. It makes a fabulous shirt. But what I must confess to you and the shadow cabal of production executives, remember, Embody, remember, little buddy, there's enough evident order to assume the arena is agentic enough to develop a relationship with. Is that a dangling participle? What's the proper Okay. People in the hive mind chat, you guys. What's the proper in English version of this sentence? There's enough evident order to assume that the arena is agentic enough to develop a relationship. That the arena is agentic enough that it's capable. You can make a relationship. That you can have a relationship with the arena, yo.
Why is it that animals with unusual markings seem to hold special significance for us? But the question is, are they all ring-tailed rascals? But what do
This brings us to the point where we may turn our spiritual gaze to the
Once again, a shout out to that great, fabulous person that's like creeping around in our corner, Jonathan Dumire. Go subscribe to his stuff. I'll try to include a link later.
human being in movement, not to the human being who, as the expression of the cosmic word, remained silent in order to rest in form, but to the human being as he stands in the living weaving of the cosmic word, bringing his organism into activity in accordance with his cosmic environment. It is this element.
Okay, so did I successfully finish my confession? Hey, we're doing the Deadwood thing tomorrow. An hour and a half from now, but tomorrow. Like, not now, but like 90 minutes from now. And not today, but tomorrow on the Discord. This. Okay? Special thanks to the Shadow Cabal of production executives. Commission So, there's the monkey with the lobster head that's kind of too copyrighted. It makes everybody uncomfortable. And so, at the beginning of this month, when the support of the Shadow Cabal rolled into my control, I made a commission. And I said, Mud Hut, hey, could you redo this logo? Would you do it over? And she's like, sure. And so, under commission and I got the latest, like what it looks like now in the process toward what it's becoming, and I got the latest one today, and I gotta tell you, this is what it looks like. This is what I look like when I'm excited about the new lobstamonkee logo. Wow, you're gonna love it. Oh!
In man, which must find expression in eurythmy. And if one is able to observe things from the point of view of the spiritual science which is suited to the humanity of today, one will always have the feeling that form must become fluidic. It is not too much to say that anyone who visits a museum containing sculpture belonging to the best periods of plastic art, and who looks at the figures with the inner vision arising out of the spiritual knowledge of our time, will see these.
Hey guys, you want to have a special moment? Let's have a special moment. Where are you at? Come here. What's up? This is the Hive Mind chat. You could have been here. I know you're watching this replay, but you could, like, this is a live stream, and you could have put words like these people, like Palpable and Marty Stouffer and Sykes and Seth Tudor, colloquially known as Homeowner Toots. Let's see. Hello to all. Good to be virtually not alone, says Palpable. It's a great day when this fella comes around twice. Well, it's better when he holds it together for a whole stream. But, like, the chat was invisible to me. I didn't even know you guys were there. It's the power of the machine stifling us down, pushing us down. Yes, dangling. Hint of the new lobstamonkee logo. Okay. A hint. A hint. Well, you know, it's not completed, right? But the version I saw today of the new lobstamonkee logo, imagine if you will, rather than genetically engineering a lobstamonkey, you were like, all right, hey, Cthulhu, I need a lobstamonkey. And he's like, I got your back, bro. And just, like, did his dark magics and made one, rather than the genetic engineering you'd assume, because Manamana. Ball. Cheers, sir. Welcome.
Life. If, on the other hand, we remain caught in the delusion that life should be easy, we will be less motivated to overcome a weak character, as we will falsely hope that if we just give it time, life will get easier.
No, sir. Not that one. Shame on me. This is how I started my day. I started my day 8 hours ago and said, some pastor in Sacramento got folks making flyers for his midlife crisis. The pure soul is a river whose holy source is self-control, whose water is truth, whose bank is righteousness, and whose waves are compassion. Herman, the golden retriever, has been mistrustful since the vet. Mistrustful? Nah, he just had hermeneutered suspicions. No, this one. No, that one? No. What? Where's the one? No, it's from yesterday. Well, let it go. It's too late. You fucked it up. God.
The figures
Blast.
descend from their stands, move about the room, and meet each other, becoming on all sides infilled with movement. As a consequence, there arises that moving sculpture to which we give the name of eurythmy. Here the cosmic
What do we really know about our familiar Thanksgiving symbol? And what are these creatures in tropical Florida?
Alright, now I'm really spent. I'm for real spent. Can I feed off of you, hive mind, to continue this? Should we continue to be social? It's so the stream title of this is "Get Out There and Be Social, Mister." So this is me trying to do that while we're here together, virtually not alone. And I understand that there's a delay. So like you have to wait. Like after I say please type in the chat, I have to wait an exorbitant amount of time for you to turn your caps lock off and then say something with your fingers. And then wait for me to see it and stuff. So I understand that this is at play. But I can cover it by doing like saying, well, special thanks to the shadow cabal of production executives for making us all have this place to send our attention and be virtually not alone. Cthulhu, you say? This sounds salacious. The Marty Stauffer question of the day. What is okay, I'll give you let me what is Dolly Parton's best song or movie? And I will answer that with I believe this stream, pet cow, welcome. Yours is the one I closed out of all the tabs I had open. Sorry, Petka. I believe this stream it was a 15, and I think they got Prime 17 for the first stream, which features your stuff if you want to go see it. Wait. Marty had Marty's question of the day that I turned the hive mind off, Jeff. I did it. What is Dolly Parton's best song or movie? Let us know in the comments below if you're one of the great people who supports the channel by watching the replay edition of this live stream. If you're in the chat, you can tell us now, and maybe I'll go look up a clip. The best song and or movie. There's two. Like I have two hemispheres in my brain, and they both kicked out an answer toward what is Dolly Parton's best song. I'm not even gonna movie, right? And one of them is the whorehouse song from the little bit the old time country place, nothing much to see. But the one that first came to mind that makes us that's most appropriate for the virtual bubble of attention we're sharing right now. Islands in the stream, that is what we are. It's a stream of electrons and video and device stuff, but we're there because our attention islands say working 9 to 5 is the official answer from PayPal. Greek, welcome. Did Jonathan Pajot say that Jesus equals Lucifer? That is the optional question. No, let's stick with Dolly Parton. Johnny Pajot gets enough attention. He was featured in the first stream. Larbgate out of Manamana. You should go look at that. It's fabulous. Fabulous. Okay, this is not my... Historically, holding open a live stream, keeping the attention worth, like the duration. This is I hide and I run clips usually that I can find quickly that are pre-prepared, and I've got like a stack that I need to vet because I get sent stuff from very questionable sources sometimes who are trying to put their mind control onto you, and I am a filter that only approved mind control comes through this channel, comes through this channel, pal.
Thousands of miles from Alaska. Walrus without tusks? If I'm in the woods, lost and very hungry, is it okay if I eat tree bark?
The cosmic word is itself movement. In eurythmy, man is no longer silent, but through his movement communicates innumerable cosmic secrets. Sculpture portrays that.
Life is a battleground, wrote Jung. It always has been and always will be. And if it were not so, existence would come to an end.
Down in the West Texas town of El Paso, I fell in love with Is it morally wrong to let your actions run wild with the notion that you're having a mental breakdown, even when deep down you still got complete control over everything? Is that wrong? It feels wrong. But on the other hand, I'd really like to LARP out a mental breakdown right now.
How can I become a wildlife photographer?
How many archetypes are there? There seems like there's a lot. Well, you see, with regard to archetypes, as we'll be studying in the Deadwood Intensive tomorrow night, it's like, okay, there's a bunch of fruit, okay? And once you call it fruit, then you can be like, all right, well, this fruit has this fruit has this characteristic. And then you get the different one you can sort, and you have two categories. You're at that point, you have two archetypal fruits. That it's just like the categorizations happen so many times that things tend to end up looking like this in this pattern and that in that pattern. So it's like that they're part of the pattern that things tend to look like makes it archetypal. But there's no number of archetypes. It's like people play with sets of archetypes when they're communicating about a certain angle of thing they're playing blind elephant with. Hope the breakdown. There's a breakthrough. I've kind of already had a breakthrough. This whole line from last stream. This one from the tweet. No, don't show him the tweet. Oh, this is a different tweet, but check it out. You exist. Everything you do echoes through eternity. There is suffering. there is profit. There is the desire for Cheetos. The pool of the void. Right? Okay, yeah, it was this, like, it was the Joker that said there must be a way out of here. Because, you know, like, there must be some kind of way out of here. And the Joker to the thief. And he might have been joking. If we might be, the samsara wheel there might not be a way out. We don't know. We have no idea. But we can LARP whatever's healthiest for us. Because there is no agency. Remember, little buddy, this should be embodied. Thanks, everybody, for making it back to the second stream. Please don't forget to give views to the first one. And have a wonderful evening. I will see you tomorrow before the Deadwood Intensive begins. Because I'm practicing consistency.